Yeah, that was just I think that was an hour. That's why I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. Yeah, no, yeah. So that's it. Like I said, man, I just like, what I'm saying, we gotta do that. But
Nah,
that's
everything you said makes sense. See, I never thought about like what I would do in them type of situations because like I never my mind never even in that direction of fucking with a square bitch. So I never even really thought about that. But it's like, yeah, you make all the sense.
and that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really you know, because like I
Yeah,
say,
like I
go ahead.
gave some bad answers and questions because I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never that's not nothing that ever crossed my mind. Like fucking with a square bitch, that don't even cross my mind. That don't even come across my mental.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because, like I say, and that's why I say what you say. You were a pimp, right? Because we have to abide by these rules. The pimping has to abide by these rules. The Mac do what he want to do. Anybody else other than a pimp do what he want to do. You know, but so I just be liking to just keep that in context. Um, like some Gorilla Bow. That name is vicious. Name ain't Gorilla Bow. Forever Pretty Mimi. Yeah. Oh, come on in. Oh, they go Love LA. Love LA didn't change his profile pic. Oh shit. Carolina Black. Yeah, so now let me ask you this. Now with you being a pimp, do you believe that a pimp can pimp on or call it pimping when he's dealing with someone or something that has nothing to do with the hoeing?
Nah.
So
Well. No, let me rephrase it because like because it go back to like pimping is more than just breaking on a bitch. It's like a mentality. You got a pimp situation. So in a way, yes, I feel like pimping is bigger than just what I'm saying, dealing with hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain situations that you just got to pimp into your favor or to everybody else's favor because it might be leaning one way that ain't the right way. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying,
we got
do
the
it.
we got Fox. Is this Fox up in this? What's up, Fox? How you doing?
What's happening? How are you? Good morning.
Now look, this the VIP. Look, this the VIP room, Fox. So I know you probably came into somebody else's page, but you for sure could be in the VIP. And here we're gonna really, really, really talk about it, and they're gonna take we
We
talk
were
about it
talking about
there.
crypto earlier. We were just talking about crypto, but we
But
can talk
look,
about
but
something.
make sure you
Uh-huh.
follow the page, Fox. But look, now watch this. Now, I want to bring her up, y'all, for what we were just talking about, right? She a vet, so I want to hear her perspective on this, y'all. Okay, now Fox, that's what we were just talking about. Now, when it comes to the pimping, okay, now, do you believe? Well, let me ask you because before. Okay, let me ask you like this: do you believe that? Okay, say you ask some ism, Fox. Is there
What?
any reason? Is there any reason the pimping should be dealing with a square bitch?
Yeah. Hell, motherfucking yeah.
Oh shit!
Hell
Here we
yeah.
go. Time to get it going. Here we
You
go.
better
Here we
bitch.
go.
Hell, motherfucking yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's why I thought that Fox is vicious. She look. Okay, now look. I think you was gonna say that. I ain't gonna lie. Look. So why you say that? Now this you done messed me up.
It,
I
it
gotta ask
goes
other
back to the
questions.
macking. It goes back to the macking. It goes back to the macking and the being well rounded. Even though it's square, that's just like being prejudiced. But the thing is, this is the thing. This is the thing. Let me tell you. This is the thing. When you're dealing with a square, you got to understand how to deal with them. See, this is the problem. like the ism, they get it fucked up because they be dealing with the squares, and they be okay because she still got the cooch, and you know what I mean. They got the sex appeal and shit, and they get it twisted, and they feel like they can just they want, acting like a trick, basically just fucking a bitch, a square ass bitch before she even pay. Like when you in the ism, in a hole on the track, you want your money first. Deal with a square bitch, you want to fuck her first, and then kind of train her and
Fuck.
shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what happens. That's
Okay,
what
okay,
happens.
okay. Now
That's
look,
what
now
happens.
listen, now
So
listen, now
me,
listen.
what I'm
Okay,
saying is, when you're dealing with a square, you still got to get your money, though. You still got to get your money,
Where is
instead of
that
getting
happening?
it
Where
twisted.
where where is that happening? Who is doing that? Is
I
first
mean,
first,
there's a
last,
lot of
square,
there's a lot of
hoe,
squares.
whatever.
They're getting more money. They getting more money than the 304s. They doing scams. They doing the left and the right and the up and the motherfucking down shit.
But you
And
but
they
you
getting
you
money. I'm
you
saying,
you
if you a real ism, you gonna be able to get that money. You know what I mean? She
yeah, but
might
you get that
be a
first though.
square.
You get that first. You
Okay,
don't
but yeah, of course, but they're not getting it.
you
okay.
just
Now this the thing.
but you
Oh,
just went back on what you said. You just said that they fucking these hoes first and all of this, these square bitches, and then trying to get the money. Like,
That's what I said. That they're not getting
oh,
it. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. They're not getting it.
who is
They're
they?
not
Fox?
getting it. They got it
Maybe we
twisted.
saying they.
They're changing their program. They doing their program different.
Oh,
When
you
they
saying
on
they
the
not getting the
program in
money?
the street, they in the
Okay, now look.
program on the street, they getting
But
their
look,
money
Fox,
first, and then they
listen,
doing the
Fox, look,
program.
Fox, listen, Fox. God damn, listen. Okay,
I
now
got these
watch.
hoes right here. Look at these hoes.
Look, she always do that
Hold
to me.
on.
Every
Y'all
time I tell
already
her,
know I'm
every
gonna
time
put
I
these
tell
hoes.
Shy, every time I
Roll
say
down the
Fox,
window.
tell Fox
Hold
to be
on. Let me
quiet,
get.
she used to always start acting like, come on, Fox.
I'm
God damn, ask you a
listening.
question, Fox. Look. So now what? Look, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, Fox do be around. Fox stay in them streets, y'all. Fox stay in them streets, y'all. She stay in the streets more than y'all nigga call yourselves pimping. Now look. Now look. And she always around, and she's always around the gang too when she outside.
where that's at?
Mooney
None of
Bands.
your
That's all
damn
I'm getting there,
business.
Mooney
I was
Bands.
listening to you. I was
Okay, now
listening
look.
to you. My
Okay, now
bad.
now listen. Okay, now watch. Now, so so let me rephrase the question then, or let me add to it. Is there any reason the pimping should be dealing with the square,
Yeah.
knowing,
Oh, okay. Okay.
knowing,
Okay. I'm gonna listen. Okay.
look, knowing she doesn't want to be a hoe or a prostitute?
Yeah, he can still deal with her and position her in a different way and have her doing something else. If she don't want to she might be doing some paperwork or doing some old crypto or doing some other shit and getting her money.
Okay, so if you have some ism, Fox, are you telling me that you being a hoe all the years you've been knowing about this, by you
Uh
being
huh.
a hoe,
Uh huh.
can the one that you paying go back and deal with the lawyer bitch?
Hell, motherfucking yeah! If she getting me out of motherfucking jail.
Okay. Can he deal with the veterinarian? Where she gonna make sure your dog ain't sick? I mean, come on, Fox.
Hell,
God.
motherfucking yeah.
Okay, look.
Yeah. Hell
Can he
yeah.
can he can he deal with the
Matter of
square
fact, is
bitch?
she coming to the barbecue? Is she come to the problem being when they be trying to keep them motherfucking secrets and shit? I ain't
Okay,
fucking
so
her. I ain't
so
doing this. I ain't
so
doing that. That's when the
so
problem comes.
so
Hell
are
yeah,
you
fuck
saying
with
this?
all them
So by
bitches.
you being a vet and you had a young hoe and she said, Fox, I need some advice. You said, what, young bitch? My daddy, he's fucking with these square bitches, but he getting money from them. But me and my wife, he down running from tricks and you know what I'm saying, almost getting robbed and you know what I'm saying, having to deal going to jail. Fox, is that right?
Yeah, but you know what? Y'all need to bring it together. The she need to come down. She need to, since she's supposed to be the bigger bitch, she need to come sit down and kind of talk to these younger hoes and kind of tell them, okay, well, and if she really loving this nigga, okay, he finished that. That's his work. Okay, we a team. You understand what I'm saying? Let's all get together and nobody getting in trouble and shit. And let's get this money. And if the lawyer
I'm gonna
bitch
tell
is
you how
not giving a
vicious. I'm gonna
fuck,
show you how
what?
vicious Fox is. Now, I'm gonna tell you how vicious Fox is with this. And y'all, is she so? See, y'all be, y'all see. Sometimes when y'all hear people say, "Oh, I didn't forgot more shit than you learned," and I didn't learn and forgot more shit than you just learned, right? Fox be saying shit, it be rolling off the tip of her tongue, but I don't think y'all hear the chopping really, really what she's saying. I've always known Fox to respect and reference ism or pimping and ism, right? Because she always is conscious
Okay,
and
but I
aware
got
of
my
that.
crypto man right here, and
Look,
and
look,
I'm
look,
finna.
because she's always aware of that. Now, did you hear what she said? If she's so in love with this nigga, vicious. If she's so in love with this nigga
And
to
that
where
and
she
that's
can't,
bad. I shouldn't have been the nigga. It should have been the king, because they didn't
but
told me about.
but it wasn't the ism or the
You don't be
pimping.
saying that.
But it
And
wasn't
then
the
when I
ism
was
or the
around,
pimping.
when I was with my last, the ism I was with when I left for 2000, and I met up with him 2 years ago, and I was like the nigga word. He was like he didn't like that at all.
No, but what
He
I'm
did
saying,
not
Fox, is you
like that.
normally
He was
look,
like,
you normally
don't
don't do
don't
that
call
though.
me that.
But look,
Uh-huh.
but you normally don't do that. So when I'm asking you about this specific situation, you said nigga. I felt like you said
I
it on
know that's
purpose.
bad. Okay, that's
No, but I
bad.
felt like you said
I'm
it
gonna
on
work on
purpose.
that. I'm gonna
That's
work on
Fox
that. I
don't
can't
listen.
be
Fox,
saying
you
that.
don't listen. God damn, you don't listen.
Okay, my
I'm
bad, my
saying,
bad.
I
Okay,
thought you
let me
did
put
it
me
on.
on mute.
I'm saying I thought you did it on. I thought you said it on purpose. Is what I'm saying. I thought you said nigga on purpose, trying to say that it wasn't no pimping. But I guess I was giving you too much credit. God damn.
Hell
Okay,
no.
a king, a man, a
But you're not
gentleman,
saying
a
ism or
sir.
pimping.
Okay,
Are you saying that on
whatever. He's
purpose?
a man. He a man.
This
He's
is
a
crazy.
man. He's a
This is
man.
crazy.
He's still a
This
man.
is
He's
crazy.
still a man.
This is
He's
crazy.
still a man.
Hey,
This is
show, let her
crazy.
finish making her point, man.
That's crazy. Fox is on one today.
Let her finish saying what she was saying.
She ain't saying nothing. Fox, what I'm saying is I just thought that you said nigga on purpose is what I'm saying. I thought you said on purpose because like to make a point that that's not pimping. That's all I'm saying. But that's not what you was meaning to do.
All right, quit dragging me through the mud. I'm not
I
going
wasn't
to say
dragging.
the N
I wasn't
word
dragging you through the mud.
again. Okay, I
Fox, when
didn't
your
say it on
birthday? What's
purpose.
your sign,
It's
Fox?
one.
When your
It's
what's your
one.
birthday, Fox?
Shit, I don't even today. My birthday.
Okay.
Hey,
What's your
happy
sign, Fox?
birthday
What's
to
your sign?
me.
That's gay. That's gay.
Shit.
What's your sign, Fox?
Oh,
Look,
what's this month? July? I'm
what's
on
your sign,
Gemini.
Fox?
I'm Gemini, and
For
I'm
real?
on Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
No, for
Ain't
real, for real.
no,
Gemini is
I
over.
ain't.
You is
Come
a
on now, I
cancer.
ain't finna. Don't even. Come on,
You don't
don't
even,
go there.
Well,
Let's.
I'm just
you don't
making
even know
sure.
what
I don't know.
zodiac
I
Is
don't
you
know
we
in.
what's
finna do
going
these
on there.
questions? Let's
Okay,
do
it
these
makes sense.
questions.
It makes sense. She a Gemini. Okay, I get it now.
Gemini season is over. She is a cancer.
No, but no, she's just saying her birthday, her real birth. She's saying she's really a Gemini for real. That's what she's saying. And I
She
think
said, look, that don't even matter. Back to what
no, it do
Sway.
matter because she be getting on.
No, look,
But look,
she just said it's okay for pimping to have a flock of squares around. That's
yeah, that's what she said.
fuck
No,
no.
okay, wait a minute. Who? Wait a minute. Wait. Who is that talking to my flock of squares? If all the flock of squares is working, if the flock of squares is handling their business, if he got a flock of squares and these squares ain't no secret. Yeah, you have a flock of squares because them squares and them 304s, they're working together. You're not
All
having a flock of
Mateo's
squares,
good.
and
Charlotte
yeah, he
Skipper, he's
don't
straight.
know, and he missing in action, and you taking the 304s cash, and you fucking with the square. That's a no.
Okay, but so you're saying as long as the pimping is getting been the square because basically it's all going to the pimping is how you're looking at the money.
All cash in.
So what's so special about the hoe?
What do you mean?
I mean, the
She
square
a
just
woman. She's a woman. That's what's
right.
special.
That
She's
that's
a
definitely
woman.
that's definitely then what separates the hoe from the square?
I don't see no separation. Maybe she's
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
shallow. Maybe she's shallow and she's not
The
as
hoe in is
um
shallow?
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm
What's
talking about the square. It's shallow and probably more or less scared and shy and no, don't want to test the waters and are probably got more family values or not family values or probably got in situation where she can't do the things that a 304 can do. You understand what I'm saying? A 304 can probably just run track and just it's all cool. Go in and
do
out and
you
up
do
and
you
down
feel
and
do you
around and
feel do
around.
you
It's
feel the
okay.
whole do you feel the whole and the square bitch is the same type of woman?
That's what I was just
No,
gonna say. That's a problem. Like that's a
no.
straight up problem.
Okay,
Hell,
so do
never,
you feel the hoe
never,
in this?
never,
Okay, hold
never,
on, Fox, hold on.
never,
So hold on. So
never.
then, do you? Okay, so do you feel like the hoe is superior to the square?
Hell, motherfucking yeah.
Okay, now if the hoe is superior to the square,
Oh, look
do
at
you?
him.
No, no, no. Let me ask you this: do you feel like the hoeing is superior to the square? Not just one bitch, the hoeing, right? Okay, so if the hoeing is superior to the square, then how come you would allow the one you paying to deal with something less than quality or less than you?
Okay, even though hoes, these hoes and shit, these motherfucking hoes, you talking about the shit? You know, shit. Some hoes don't get as much money as the other hoes. You understand what I'm saying? She might get a little money, she might get less or more or whatever. So that's still some square shit too. Some bitches, because you know the ism, you know, he be having some reachers and some don't can't catch the reach.
Okay,
You
so
understand
watch
what I'm
this. So
saying? So that's
watch
the
Fox.
same
Hold
shit.
on, Fox. Hold on, Fox. So watch this then. So watch this. Say if the front seat was the special seat, right? Okay. Who's getting in the front seat? The square that's
It
making
don't
more.
motherfucking
Listen,
matter.
look.
Fuck
The
all
square.
that
Listen, I'm
seat
just saying. I'm just
shit.
using an example. I'm just
Bitch,
giving an
get in
example.
where
I'm
you
giving
fit
an
in.
example.
Get in
Pure
where you fit.
example.
Bitch,
Pure
get in the
example.
motherfucking
All
truck,
right.
bitch. You
Who's
better be
going to the
glad you
players'
in this
ball? Who's going to the
motherfucker.
players' ball? Look, who's going to the players' ball?
You
Who's
better be
going to the
glad
player?
you in the car,
Fox. Fox,
bitch.
Fox, Fox, Fox. God
What?
damn. Listen. Who's going
Okay,
to the
okay,
who's going
okay.
who's going to the
Okay.
who's going to the players' ball? The square that
Everybody,
makes more, the square that makes more, or the hole that makes less?
everybody going. Everybody that put in the pot. Everybody going.
Fuck
So
Shit.
no.
even
And then that can
so even that
motivate
new
them. That can
listen,
be
Fox. So
motivation.
even
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
or
Let me
you could
put
get
me on
knocked,
mute.
or
This
you get
whole
knocked
live
for
out
the
of
bitch.
pocket.
Look, yeah, or you take the green bitch to the players' ball and she making your pimping look some type of way.
This whole conversation out of pocket.
Well, not really, not the whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? We could learn something from it.
All right,
Cause you was
two
sounding
thirds of
like
this
her. Cause you was
conversation is
sounding
out of
like her.
pocket.
You was sounding like her.
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah. She talking about nah. Hell nah. Yeah, for a matter of fact, after this conversation, nah. You know what? All squares got to get turned away.
And she's a vet. You see what I'm saying, y'all? And that's why I want to bring her up because it don't matter how long somebody's been in the game, right? It's about how strong. And just because someone's been in the game long doesn't mean that they have the same type of perspective,
Mentality.
right, or mentality. You see what I'm saying? So, like I say, I mean, so when we hear these things, right, and we be like, dang, we might feel taken back by them. Is that the same thing? You know, like, like I say, this could, God, like, so this the other group, right? I ain't trying to go too hard because I fuck with Fox, but that's what I'm saying, though, right? So we got to keep all these things in mind. We got to keep all these things in mind. You know, it's just like because then it's just sounding like it's all about the money, and if
It
it's all of
is all about the money in this game. It is all about the money.
A
It's
line still got
all
to get
about the
drawn
money.
somewhere though. That's the thing. A line got to get
It's
drawn
all about
somewhere.
the money. If you're not paying, if it's not making dollars, it's not making sense. It's
but
about
All
this
money
game,
ain't
this
good
any
though.
game,
business
this
is all.
game, this game. Wait a minute, perspective.
Go ahead.
This game is about the money.
All money
Okay,
ain't good
square
either.
bitch. corner bitch,
All
roll
about
it
the
up
money,
bitch.
shorty.
It's about the money. It don't
Already
matter
about the
about the
money.
bitch. It don't even matter about the bitch. It don't matter if she look like a pig, if she look like I didn't see the blackest, ugliest bitches get hella money. It don't matter. It's about the motherfucking money. It's about
D
the
Rich, I see
fucking
you,
money.
baby.
Nah,
Right.
line got to get
Okay.
drawn
That's
somewhere.
it. It's
It's
about the
about the money.
money.
Okay, it's about the money, but let me ask you this. So does money outweigh principles, or is principles just slick talk? A pimp only deals with a hoe. Is that slick talk?
Uh, I'm gonna let my trick answer that. Go ahead.
What? What?
So yeah, no, I've been listening to everything here. No,
What?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Um,
What?
Okay, look,
Yeah,
you know what, and you know what,
he
and
was
I'm glad.
talking
Look,
crypto
and this
earlier.
one, and
He was
what,
talking
listen,
crypto.
look, I want
He
to
a
talk to
real
him
one.
because you know what? Because I've been wanting to ask the tricks questions. Look, fuck everything you just heard me say. Okay, now look, by you being a trick, let me ask you this. Now, by you
What?
being a, can you hear me? Stop, man. Better be
I
quiet.
can
Damn.
fucking hear it. Yeah.
Okay, now listen. Now, by you being a trick, let me ask you this: would you prefer to deal with a woman that had a pimp or did not have a pimp?
Did not.
Okay, now tell me why.
Uh, because then I don't have to deal with some motherfucking testosterone base asshole who doesn't know his fucking place in the world.
Now, why do you feel that way about a pimp? How come you look at a pimp like a testosterone based asshole who doesn't know his place in the world?
Because that's how a lot of them have been trained. I mean, like, look, I mean, managers are managers, but like at the end of the day, like this is a world where like, hey, you're playing outside the realm of like legality, and so dudes they fucking they start to compete with each other. They start to like you know try to one up each other, and yeah, it's like I mean. Fuck, go back to 1991. You got Snoop saying like pimp smacking the hoe. Like I mean, like seriously, like that's 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 innocent shit.
Right. Okay. No, I understand. I understand what you mean. Now, let me ask you now. In domestic situations, right? Would the boyfriend slap his girlfriend? Like, is domestic violence? Are those cases of pimps and hoes normally?
Well, I mean, domestic violence happens with yeah, with relationships, whether it be
Right.
boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, etc.
Right. So
Um,
can the husband be testosterone based on his jealousy because of the wife makes more money than him, and he might think that she's fucking the boss at the job who wears suits every day?
Look, I ain't a fan of the 5-0, but like at the end of the day, like if a bitch is getting beaten, like
Right.
like that's where cops come into play, and like it's just it's harder to do that when you're playing outside the law. Like if you're a fucking
Oh,
hoe, then yeah, like you can't like I mean yeah, you can call the cops, but it's a little bit harder, and
right.
you're more reluctant to do so.
Okay, so now let me ask you this then. Okay, now from your perspective, right, as being a chick, do you feel that there's any good that a pimp can do for a hoe, or do you feel like a pimp is just all bad for the hoe?
Oh no. And I think that's basically the answer for every situation like this. Like, yes, there's some good and some bad. Like,
Okay, well that's being honest, and I appreciate
yeah.
that.
Like
So
a manager adds value. Absolutely.
Which do you think a manager is a pimp? You think that's the same?
Like I think that a pimp is a manager that works in a world that, currently based on most countries, or at least, most first world countries laws, is not really respected. And so like yeah, like they're not really playing by the rules.
You
as
think the
far as
pimps ain't playing by the rules,
And I mean, look,
or the new pimp?
and no, well,
or are the laws not playing by the rules?
well, well, okay. So the
And I'm
there's the
speaking, and I'm
rule there's
speaking.
the
Go
rules
ahead.
about the rules about sex for money. That's one thing, but there's another like then there's rules about like just beating some bitch up because
She didn't come on with the money.
because like I don't know like you're like, oh yeah, I gave this chick a few $100. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Like that's and that's well, okay, and I guess that's more of the trick. But like, if you're thinking about the pimp, like, yeah, if he's getting $1.50 of that, and he's like, oh shit, like you should have been getting me
Okay.
too,
Let
you
me
know?
ask you an honest question. Okay. And the reason why I'm speaking with you is because all this is based on honesty and really for knowledge and information for all participants in this lifestyle that we're in. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Okay. Now, if you could be a pimp, would you?
Hell yeah. Because he was
Come
talking
on,
about being a
Fox.
pimp earlier.
Goddamn.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Tell him.
honestly, well, okay, so I told my ex-wife when she was trying to buy coke off of her baby daddy. I'm like, dude, this guy's broke as fuck. How is he not like making 200 grand a year selling drugs? Like, why the fuck would you be like even fucking with shit if you're not making real money? So yeah, like if I could make real money, fine. But
Okay, hold on. So right there. So based on the money alone, right? If you could make real money, because would you think that $1,000 a day profit is, real? I mean, how much can I
yeah,
mean? Just
yeah, yeah,
okay,
it's
okay. So
365 a year. Yeah,
right.
sure.
So that's would you consider that real money? A little under half a million?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
look,
That's
and that's with one girl, right? Don't just think of two, right? You know what I'm saying? So now with that being said, then, right? Then, so for the money, then you would become the testosterone filled asshole who feels like he's in control of the world, right?
how many girls are pulling over a G on a Tuesday? I mean, seriously.
Well, I mean, maybe the same girl that you asked the other girl to take off the condom and she said no, but the one that did, maybe her, she said yes, right?
I
So what I'm
mean,
saying is,
Have you
so
had
listen,
girls take condoms off on you?
listen.
maybe some high class hoes in New York City.
Okay, but look, have a girl, he or she asked you a question.
You heard him.
Yeah,
He
no,
answered it.
yeah, no. I mean, yeah,
Oh, you've
for
had girls take off
He
condoms for
he
you?
answered the question. He
Oh,
said
oh,
some high class hoes in New York.
take off the condom. Okay, so now watch this. So now, so does as being a trick, right? In your world, do you consider the girls that take off the condoms? They're the high class ones.
being high class doesn't have to do with the condom. It
They don't do shit.
it, it, it has to
No,
it
because
has
that
to
was
do
his
with how
answer
they
to the
carry
question, right?
themselves.
Was that
It
his
has to do with
answer?
how they carry themselves.
Okay, so you changed your answer. Okay, so now let me ask you this. Do you think that the prostitute, right, with the pimp or without the pimp, right? Do you think the prostitute with the pimp is going to be, say, like, okay, the drug free, in the health, and STD free prostitute? Do you think that would be the one with the pimp or without the pimp?
So, well, actually, this is not the question you're. This is not the answer you're looking for. But the actual legal brothels in Nevada, they do regular STD testing. That's where I would actually trust the hose more than anywhere else. But um, I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on the pimp. Like, I
So
mean,
do you think the pimp should test his hoes?
I, I, I would not expect him to. I would think he
Why
should.
not?
I would think he should,
Okay,
but
why would you not
I,
expect him
I
to?
don't, I don't, I actually
You
don't,
think he don't
I
give a
don't,
shit about the
I
bitches?
don't, yeah, I don't trust the pimps. I don't think they actually
They
give
don't
give
give
a
a
shit.
fuck. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but remember, you said that you would be a pimp if you could. So, if you were a pimp, would you be the one to test the girls, or would you not care because they're just prostitutes and you just want the money and they're dirty anyway?
Oh no, no. I mean, honestly, I think that their intrinsic value would stay elevated based on them being disease free, and especially if I can demonstrate that they're disease free.
Right. Okay. No, I hear exactly what you're saying. Okay, now let me ask you this then. Okay, now you being a trick right now. How do you feel about the men who don't want to spend money on a prostitute? You see what I'm saying? Like how you would. I'm sure you might have some guys, man, hey bro, you spend money on a hooker, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like how do you look at the guys who don't want to spend money for the prostitute? The VIP room, y'all. The VIP room is vicious, y'all. This is vicious. The VIP room is vicious, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, on my pimping, the Fox be more in a trick face than I be seeing 95% of you hoes online acting like you really with this. All right, go ahead. Okay, no, okay, so what I said is this, right? How do you feel about the guys who look down on you? Hey, bro, you're spending money on a prostitute? What the fuck,
Oh
man?
yeah. Oh,
Hey, hold on.
they don't understand money that well. I mean, like,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My daughter's texting me
All
because
right.
we're doing these pictures for the program. Like, y'all just hold on for a second.
All
Hold
right.
on 1 second. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, now we're here because this is good. We can talk about this.
Okay.
Now, look,
Okay.
you gonna bring you down? All right, come back.
No, don't bring me
Okay,
down because
okay.
when I'm texting her, it
Oh,
be
you just
going
sent,
like
hold on, you texted.
right. I be
Okay, okay.
spinning. I
Okay,
be
I hear what you're
spinning
saying. I hear
because
what you're
she's
saying.
talking to me. Right. This my fucking daughter.
Now, look, y'all, we always getting, you know what I'm saying? We hearing what the hoe and the pimp and say. How often do we get a chance to hear what the tricking says? How often do we get a chance to hear this? This ain't nothing but the game because at the end of the day, if y'all really pay attention, we about to get some valuable game right now, y'all. Watch how vicious this is about to get. And we look, this is gonna be this is gonna be one of the missing pieces to the puzzles, y'all, right here. Really into the mind of the trick. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This ain't no guessing. You know what's fly about her chilling with the trick, though? You know what's fly about her chilling with the trick? This was fly about her chilling with the trick. Not fly about it, but this what you could learn from it. How many bitches of y'all walking on eggshells? How many bitches of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Daddy, I couldn't answer the phone. I couldn't text house with the trick. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Oh, how many of y'all turning your phone off when you with the motherfucking trick? This what y'all need to be learning. This is what full control is. This the game that y'all ain't seeing. Now, to me, this is the vet game. This is the vet game I would say take from the bitch. Because she's showing you hoes, this is how you should be. This is true control of a trick. And this is what I'm seeing in this bitch's homie. This is what y'all need to be seeing. How many of y'all nervous and walking on eggshells around the trick? How many of y'all walking on eggshells and nervous around the motherfucking trick? How many of y'all can get a trick to get on your live and talk to Pimping about why he wish he was a pimp?
I ain't gonna lie. Look, all of that is cool.
Hold on, how many times you ever heard a trick? Now you know the truth, bitch. That same trick still wish he was the pimping if he could, but he couldn't, bitch.
Don't no trick need to be on live though, show.
Nah, what you mean no trick? This is part of the game, nigga. If it wasn't no trick, it wouldn't be no you.
Don't no trick need to be on no damn
Man, if it
live.
wasn't no trick, it wouldn't be. Somebody says you shouldn't be on the live, nigga. Shit, I'm just saying at the end of the day,
Hey,
I'm just saying you about to get back down because I'm bringing them back
hey,
up. So they
I
on the
don't
way
even
back
pay
up.
attention to
They
shit
on the
people
way
say.
back up.
I'm
They on the
doing
way back
better.
up. They on the way back up.
I'm doing better than 99% of
They on the
motherfuckers
way
ain't got
back up.
something to say.
All right, so look. Okay, look, and I really appreciate you joining us, right? Because it's not very often within our lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, we can get into the minds of people who played a part of this game. You hear what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I appreciate your time and your honesty, but the honesty is what we need in order for the education, right? Okay, so now, how do you feel about the guys who look at you like you're crazy
Yeah,
because
judgmental motherfuckers. Yeah. No, I get it. So here's the thing. So I'm not worried about like it's not about the moral shit or whatever, but it's like
Where's your phone? Let me get your phone. Cause you put
it,
your address in there.
it's like um basically
Look, go back to your bank account. That said 50 million. Let me turn. Fuck that shit. No, open that shit back up.
Fox, goddamn.
You know my ass.
you
No,
know
it's not funny.
so
Open. No, so my ass. Let me go back to your bank.
so what I'm saying is we
You said that they look at money a certain way. That's where you left off at.
Well, they're misperceiving the expenditure because here's the thing: if you're spending 100 or 1,000 on a hoe, fine, but like
Sell this.
yeah, it's all yeah, it's fine. But like I mean, I was married for 8 years. I dropped like 2 million during those 8 years. Like that was a lot of fucking money. Like I spent a ton of money being married. Like a lot of dudes spend a lot of money just fucking dating. I
But
mean,
bro,
I took a fucking chick.
hold on, bro.
Yeah,
Look,
Why I
what's your
can't
name?
send
What's your
money
name?
from your Roth?
Okay, I want you. What's
Can
your
I
name?
send the money from your Roth?
Fox. Goddamn. What's your
Can I
name?
send the money from your Roth or what? Can I send it from your?
no, no, it won't. It won't let you take
Okay,
it from my
okay.
All right,
Roth.
we'll call you
No,
John. Fuck it. So look, John. John. Now look. But this is what I'm saying, though, John. You're counting your money on your marriage. Like, I mean, isn't it about love? Didn't you marry? Why does money have to be a factor?
there was a reason I married her, and honestly, like, I mean, she might actually be flying up here to take care of my dog when I have to go take care of my dad. So like we're still cool a few years later, but we just realized that it didn't make sense for us to be married. But yeah, like at the end of the day, she and I connect on a lot of levels, but like she had a different expectation as to what was a realistic.
Send all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
A realistic expectation as to like what life costs, and it just got out of control. That's honestly part of the reason why we got divorced in the first place. But like, and honestly,
I went through. Look, hey.
but yeah, no. A lot of people get divorced because of money, and that's the thing. Is like, and it's like, all right, so for me, I use money as a vehicle for what I want in life.
Baby. Thank you.
I use it for a vehicle for what I want in life. And so it's like, all right, I work a little bit harder once in a while to make a little bit more money so that I can spend that extra money on what I want. And
did you put your address in your phone?
yeah, just a sec.
Talk to the people, baby.
Yeah. So I'm not that good at multitasking, but
okay. Well, I hold the phone. I hold this.
there.
I don't know your address, and don't say it because we.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah,
but still talk to the people.
all right. But yeah.
We're talking about those guys who think you're crazy because you spend money on prostitution.
Yeah. But
in the phone.
oh,
No, I'm gonna put y'all on mute.
Y'all
I
never
need to
seen
let
a
them
chick
put.
in the middle with a
Give me
pimp and a hoe
give
and
me 1
he
minute
going
so I can
crazy.
put the address
All right.
in. I gotta put y'all on mute.
Okay. Hey, that's vicious. Y'all ain't never look, y'all. Look. It says send it 2 times double dose. Listen, y'all. But y'all look, but so for the
Okay,
whole
baby, we back. We back, baby. Here, hold
okay.
this.
hey, yeah.
John. Okay, John. Now look. So we're back. Those good. John, you're crazy. Why are you spending money on these hookers? Go ahead, John.
It's
How come, John? How come you're looking at the guys who won't do it like they're stupid? You see what I'm saying? And this is when I say, y'all, are trick squares or tricks part again? Are trick squares or trick squares? This is what I'm asking.
No,
This is what I'm getting at. So this is what I'm trying to teach them, Fox. This is what I'm trying to teach them, Fox. So this is what I'm trying to teach them.
here.
So John, tell me how come you being a trick, look at you a proud trick, right?
He's a square, but tricks is not all
Okay,
square.
but look, John, how do you look at the guys like they are square, quote unquote, compared to you?
I look at all of my fucking fraternity brothers, and they're like,
we got
they're like literally having sex like once a quarter at best, and taking care of like 2 kids and a dog, and paying a fucking mortgage. And it's like, all right, yeah, I just fucking moved on a fucking whim because I can just go wherever I want and fuck whoever I want. And that's
So do
a
you feel
lot.
power? Do you feel power in that?
It's not just power, it's legitimately cheaper. It's more financially responsible.
So
Like,
based on, okay, so is it safe to say then, right, that you look at the prostitute, quote unquote, as just, and nothing's wrong with this, but just pure entertainment. We're having fun, baby. Is
I
it
mean,
anything more
it's
than
like going to the
entertainment?
casino, it's like going to the bar. I mean, I spend like 3 times as much at the bar as I do on my house, and like it's
How much
because
you pay for your house?
I pay 3,500 a month.
So 3 times,
Yeah,
that's
so
10,000 a month.
yeah. I mean, like the past 2 months,
Once you gave me this month.
the past 2 months, I dropped about 15K total at the bars. But like that's just my like it's my way of like hanging out with my friends and you know doing shots and having fun and
Oh,
getting drunk and just
okay. Now let me
that's
ask you
my
this,
way to
because look,
just hang
Fox,
out,
look,
you know.
listen, look, now look, John, because the lady that you with right now, if you weren't classy and if you weren't just the man and if you weren't the type of man you were, trust me, she would not be around you because she's very picky. She's extremely picky, John. So
I
now
get
this
that.
one,
I get that.
you get that right. So now this is my point
It's not about me. It's not
now.
about me.
Oh God damn, Fox. So look, so this the thing.
Hey, there's a
So
reason. There's a reason that I met
Come on,
her.
it's not
There's a
about
reason I
me.
met her.
It's
so
not about me.
look, so
Like
this is
I
the
didn't
reason.
solicit her. Like
It's
we.
not about me.
So this is the reason. So John, so let me ask you this. No disappointed me saying this. Okay, now look, this is why I'm asking you now. Do you okay, how long have you been hobbyist?
Uh, I don't know. Like I guess 5, 7 years. I don't know, somewhere
Oh,
around that range.
okay, so with 5 and 7 years, right? Do you like do you look do you get the girls on the internet too sometimes, or do you meet them just in the street? Like how do you normally meet, you know?
I've tried the internet. That's never really like worked for me. No,
Mm.
it's more just been like yeah, like organic. Um,
Or like just being outside or the grocery store.
yeah, like
Okay,
yeah,
give me
meet
three
them at a
examples.
bar, at a
John,
club,
give
at
me
whatever, you know.
okay, organic, natural. So y'all hear that? So and you're pretty well off. You're not. I mean, as far as your social economic, you're by far a low class man. I'm sure, right?
Yeah. I'm upper middle class, not quite rich.
Okay, now so y'all from the upper middle class men, right, who are respectful like this gentleman. He says he don't even go on the lines. He don't even
Yeah,
go on the internet. I'm just saying, y'all.
I no, I've tried, but it's just it's a waste. Like I honestly, I've not found anything useful when I've tried. The
Now
only
just
thing useful I found on the internet is porn. It's like, all right, I can do porn, or I can just go meet someone in person.
now, okay. So
And
now so now when you meet someone in person, right, John? Let me ask you, what's do you feel that? How can I say it? Do you feel like it's more how much is it more of a honor for the girl to be with you that you choose because hey bitch you get to deal with me bitch you get my money, or is it more of a honor for her allowing you to deal with her
early on, she definitely feels that way. Um,
about you or
I
about
guess
her?
once she starts to realize, how like I'm damaged like every other fucking human being, then yeah, like it's like all right, we're kind of on the same level. I just happen to make more money than you.
Right, because what I'm getting at is this, right? Is it ever a turn off? Okay, like, so when you meet a girl outside, is it ever, how much for your time, baby? Or is it a more of a, how do you find yourself spending the more money? Or how do you find yourself being turned off by a girl? Like, what way, here we go, what way can the prostitute turn you off? How about that? I was about to spend money on you, and you fucked it up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What ways can the prostitute fuck it up for herself when dealing
So
with you?
I'm not really into the hard to get. Like I'm like, all right, there's a reason I'm not dating. Like I'm not looking for, someone who actually gives a shit about me. So if you're gonna play hard to get while I'm giving you money, then yeah, fuck that. So yeah, that's a turn off. Other
Oh,
than
that
that,
makes sense. Okay.
yeah. Other than that, I guess yeah, just when she acts too full of herself, like it's like, all right, so fine. I know what you are. You know what I am. maybe you'll realize I'm not even quite what you think I am, but
At least
like
make me
What
believe
are
it,
you?
baby. Right?
What are you?
like
What are
Look,
you?
I'm a
lot.
decent
Okay,
dude.
let me kind of interview too as well. Okay, let me talk to him. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm a decent dude
Mm-hmm.
who tries to add value to society in whatever ways I can
I
while
got one more
enjoying the
question,
fuck
Fox,
out of
before you
life.
go.
Because honestly, I don't think like, I don't really believe in like karma and shit like that. I was like, all right, so fine. Like, yeah, I believe in cause and effect. So if I do bad shit happens to me. But
Okay, so you try to switch it up because you didn't want me to talk to you.
Okay,
So
so look,
listen.
and you shouldn't really intervene with this part right now, Fox. Goddamn. So now look, now, John. So let me ask you this. Okay, now has a woman, or has a woman ever charged you too little and it was a turn off? Did you ever look at her like she was cheap because you asked her for how much and she said a price that was too low?
I
Or are
no
you
no
looking
no.
for cheaper the better? Well, not
I
the
mean
better, but go ahead, go ahead.
like I'll give you real numbers. Like I got a blowjob at a strip club in Detroit for $100.
Right.
Um, I was willing to spend two, but like
Why you didn't spend two?
because she was willing to do it for one. So
So she undersold herself?
yeah. So, but that was
But
not a
how
turn
come you
off at
didn't say,
all.
hey, baby? I mean,
I
did you tip her
enjoyed that
the extra
blowjob as
100?
much as any other.
I interrupted you. Say it again.
I enjoyed that blowjob as much as any other, even though I only spent 100 for it.
Okay, so now, when you go to the next girl, right? Well, actually, like this. So by you willing to spend two, right? In your
He
brain,
was willing to spend way more than that, I bet.
I bet that
I
too.
was I was willing to offer to. I was willing to offer to.
So what's the most you would have spent?
Honestly, the club I was at was pretty sketchy, so not much more than two.
Okay,
Okay, but
Maybe
Fox.
500. Maybe 500.
500. You
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have her 500 for a blowjob.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now. But because she said one, you said, okay. So how come you didn't? I mean, hey,
But
you're a
she
lot
put
much
in
more.
her job.
Did you tip her afterwards, or you just really walked away with that 100?
Yeah. No, I mean, I tip
How much you
See
gave her
Fox,
tip?
see
I mean, I
Fox,
was at a
then
strip
Fox. You
club.
gonna pimping Fox? Goddamn.
I always tip my dancers, regardless what they're doing for me. But
Right.
so I don't know. I mean,
So she
I gave
left
her
away
like,
with more than one, though.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like I gave her double. I gave
Okay,
her,
how much?
I probably gave her like $40 tip.
Okay, so now let me ask you this then: what makes a girl, right, to where you'll say, what does it take for a girl to have for you to be her regular?
Well, not to be in Detroit. That's probably the first thing. But
What?
uh,
Well, you said not to be what? What'd you say?
not to be in Detroit.
Okay, not to be in Detroit. Okay.
I mean, no disrespect. That's where I grew up. But yeah. So I don't know, like a pretty girl who is good at what she does. She doesn't bitch about it, and like I don't know, like she makes me feel like a man.
Okay, so 9 times out of 10, and let me ask you this too, John. Do you deal with other guys within your same community?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you that in the
No,
sense of,
tell me
and,
about your gay
and
story. Tell me about your gay
Hold on,
story.
Fox, hold on.
I
We don't
don't
want to
think
hear
I
about that.
actually don't
Hold
think you
on.
want to hear that.
Look, we don't want to hear Fox, please. Now look.
Yeah.
So
That's
okay,
not what
now
he's trying to hear.
so the reason why I'm asking you that, right, is so you can kind of speak for your community. Okay, now listen now. Okay, so are you saying that 9 times out of 10, okay, in order for the girl to be the guy's regular, off top for sure, when it comes to anything sexually, she's providing?
Oh yeah, and that's the thing is like
No,
so.
I'm only laughing.
I mean,
Look, John, and
so
this is why I'm
like
laughing,
when I
John.
think about a relationship,
John, 1 second.
I want a partner.
John, one
But when I
second.
think,
Listen, John,
yeah,
listen.
go ahead.
Because what I'm getting at is this, right? there's sometimes, right, a lot of girls, they go back to their pimps, and you know what they say? They say, he's my regular. Why is he a regular, bitch? Because he loves the conversation. He likes talking to me. That's what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying. Is that
Yeah,
all
no, I
bullshit?
mean, and hey, I mean, especially in my early days, I've been at strip clubs, and it's like, yeah, I've spent money on strippers, just like fucking talking to them and getting fucking, $50 back massages and shit like that. And it's like, this is fucking stupid. But when I say $50, I mean for a fucking song. But um,
So to
no, at
be
the
the
end of the
regular,
day,
she for
at the
sure
end of the day,
give.
I've figured out what fair value is, and like that's where I'm at right now. And yeah, so.
Because why would you spend your money regularly on the same product if it's not giving you all the benefits that you want?
Hey, markets tend to find the most efficient way to make shit happen. So yeah, like if all of a sudden Zimbabwe starts selling oranges for a penny, and you can figure out how to ship them to the U.S. for 4 cents a piece, then we're buying fucking oranges from Zimbabwe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, whatever the best quality blowjob or hand job or fucking sex you can get, or whatever you're getting from your trick, um, that exists out there for the best price. That's where the money's going to go.
Okay, now John, but you know what? Because it's more than one element. Okay, so what else? Because I stopped on the physical aspect because I wanted to make that a point. But continue. What else would it take for you to for the girl as far as speaking for your community as a whole, John? It might not just be your own personal, but as a whole, what can the community a trick say? You know what, John? He ain't lying. John's telling the truth, right? So what are some other things that it would take for the a trick to make the girl the regular?
Did you ever use Uber?
Yes.
All right, so I use Uber and Lyft, and sometimes I'll order both. I'm just trying to get the quickest pickup to my location to where I'm trying to go. And if it's an extra couple bucks, whatever, like it's not a big deal. And I'll cancel the one that doesn't show up or what. Like, I actually, a week ago, I was trying to get to the airport and I ordered both, and I literally got the same driver. So he was also playing the same game. The point is, yeah, like convenience. Like if I don't have to try that hard, if like she's just there, if she's around, if like anytime I need her, like I can, as easy as ordering a fucking Uber that's going to show up in 4 minutes. Then that to me that has value.
Okay, that has value. Okay, now, and we're speaking for the community because what's valued to you necessarily might not be valuable to someone else.
Agreed.
But as a whole, though, pretty much everybody would probably agree with what you're saying, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the average human being, but yeah, like uh,
I mean, it
people
makes
who
sense.
yeah, people want shit fast.
Okay, okay, now watch this. Now watch this. Would you, hypothetically speaking, even real speaking, would you ever make? Okay, let me ask you this: do you prefer protected or unprotected, knowing that you're dealing with a prostitute?
Honestly, it's close to 50-50. Like, yeah, I mean, of course, well, most most of the tricks that I've met have been organic, from a bar or a strip club or something like that. So like, it's these are not girls who are servicing 20 guys a day,
Right.
but so I'm a little bit less concerned. Yeah, if I was going to hit up the 8 Mile Strip in Detroit and be like, hey, whatever the first hoe I drive by, I'm gonna go pick up. Then yeah, it's a different story. I absolutely want to wrap it up. That's more important than how it feels. But yeah, I mean, how it feels is
But that's worst
just
case
about as
scenario.
important.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because what I'm getting at is this now. Can the woman ever be your regular if she's not willing to do it unprotected? If she's not willing to give you a BBBJ, John, could she, could she be could she have other qualities to where you're like, oh, okay, well, even though she keeps a condom on it, I like the way she smiles, so I'll be a regular.
Could she ever be my regular if she does?
If she does not want to give you a bareback blowjob,
Oh. Yeah, if she wants a condom to blow me. Is that what you're saying?
right? Could she ever be your regular? Would you ever be her regular?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've gotten some decent head with a condom. Like it's
Have you ever had a regular
as
girl?
long as she's got the skills to compensate, then sure.
So have you ever had a regular girl that only used protection with you? Or have all your
I,
regulars always did, you know. I mean, look, I'm a man, John. Who wants to get a job with it? Look, the first time I've never seen a guy get a job with a blowjob until I met the prostitute. Like, what? That sounds insane, right? So I get it. Like, of course you want it to feel good. What the fuck? I would never want to get my dick sucked with a condom. So it's not, I'm
yeah,
just trying to
no,
ask
no,
you.
yeah, agreed. It's gonna be easier for a girl to give you a better BJ without one.
Right.
I
Go ahead.
I can tell you from experience, I've had good ones with. Uh, Suffice to say, those girls can deep throat.
Okay.
So I mean,
Oh, I hear
it,
what you're saying. Okay.
it comes down to skill. It comes down to like technique.
But look, but that's for the specific experience. Now, let's get just a little more technical, John. Come on. A regular though. Can a bitch that you regular see, can that same bitch get your same money if she's not willing to give you the bareback blowjob? Because hey, there's some deep throaters that will give it without a condom too, John.
Now I'm going extreme with this, and this is beyond what you're asking, but like I'm actually imagining um, a regular becoming like a girlfriend or wife, like where it's actually exclusive. And by the way, I'm polyamorous. I mean that should be obvious, but yeah, like I would not be opposed to being in a monogamous relationship with someone who is a sex worker. And that sounds strange. Of course, there's the situation where she might also be actually having sex with other guys, or she might just be a stripper,
Okay,
or she might be on a webcam or
You're
something. But
hopscotching around the question, bro.
yeah,
Okay, look, I'm gonna make it a little better. I'm gonna make it a little easier for you. Okay, you meet this girl at the bar. She's everything you ever wanted, and she's so sexy. Oh my God, she's perfect. And she gives you a blowjob. She gives you a blowjob, but it has a condom on. And oh, you just wish she took that condom off because hey, she just didn't feel that good with that condom on. Now, she calls you back. Do you go see her again? Knowing,
yeah, probably.
okay, 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 okay. So now I'm a firm. Now I believe in this, right? I always tell people this. Sometimes I say, "Well, oh no, let me ask you this now, John. Is sometimes right? Because sometimes girls they say, "Well, I'm gonna charge more for sex than I am for head." Are there some guys that truly value the blowjob more than they value
Oh
the
yeah,
pussy?
no, I actually, sex is not as important to me as yeah, the other two obvious options. I honestly think that most chicks they're more, well, I don't know, they're more adept at at uh at least pleasuring me